We are live from the Bob Martinez Athletic Center for this matchup between the University of Tampa Spartans and the Florida Tech Panthers. I am Nick Nahas alongside of Kelly Surency. It is senior night tonight. 4 seniors were honored before the game. Jenna Prilly, Shelby Jocelyn, Molly McIlvaney, and Casey Reynolds. Kelly, what are the keys for tonight's matchup?
I think Tampa has something really important that they'll just have to do tonight is play consistent. Florida Tech is not necessarily the strongest team in the Sunshine State Conference, and currently this season is having a better year than years past, but is still number 10 in the conference and can struggle offensively. So if Tampa just can come out and play a consistent game, they should have a lot of success tonight.
The Spartans coming in at 14-13, 9-7 in the conference. They just got back above 500 on Tuesday against Embry-Riddle. They won in 3 sets. The Panthers are coming in at 9-13, 4-12 in the Sunshine State Conference. 4 games left, including the one tonight, and the Spartans need to pretty much win out in order to make the playoffs.
Yeah, that above 500, Nick, that you mentioned is going to be really important. So anytime there's a regional ranking call, which typically happens on every other Wednesday at this time of year, the Spartans have to be above 500 at the time of the call to even be considered in the regional rankings.
We are underway. Rosa hits it over hit by the Spartans. Panthers setting it up. And that one was over-hit by Reynolds out of bounds. Panthers with the first point of this match. Spartans in white, Panthers in black. Free ball for the Panthers. They set it up to the outside, deflected at the line, and it lands on the Spartan side. McIlvaney tried to dig it out, but couldn't quite get there.
A couple changes tonight in the Tampa lineup. A classy move by head coach Kish Katnack. All 4 seniors are currently starting, so we have all 4 seniors that are graduating this season on the floor, which isn't always the case, so it is creating a little bit of miscommunication that we've seen in the first couple points here.
Here's Demps with the hard swing. Panthers counter over the net, off speed shot. Here's Demps again with another opportunity. And the Panthers convert. Germain with the kill. Florida Tech leads 3-0 with the serve. Another little misplay by the Spartans.
Yeah, that's a tight ball for Jenna Prilly, and she didn't have a lot of options with that, but because she was tight to the net and tried to play it back, she got called on that lift call.
And that one ends the streak out of bounds. Spartans get their first point of this first set, and they end the 4-0 run of the Panthers. Shelby Jocelyn, the senior, will serve. Spartans with a chance. Here's Demps. Hits a rocket. Back on the Spartan side. McIlvaney with the attempt. Here's Demps again. Airmails. She hit it too long.
Yeah, Demps caught that ball behind her head, so she overran the set just a little bit, which is why she contacted that ball more like a serve than an attack.
The Prilly sets it up. There's Demps again. Off speed shot. Panthers convert. They lead 6-1. And the Spartans will call a quick timeout, and I think they might make a few lineup changes. The Spartans are 82-0 all-time against Florida Tech. So 4 games left, including the one tonight against Florida Tech. And then one last home game on the 14th against Eckerd. That is a makeup from the Hurricane. And then the Spartans will go on the road to Barry and Nova Southeastern to end the season. Kelly, what do you think of their chances to make the playoffs?
Oh, I think their chances in the playoffs are really strong. I can't even tell you the last time Tampa would have missed the playoffs. It goes way too far back to even know, and it's just an expectation for this program. And when the first initial rankings came out, Tampa just, had happened to be under that 500 mark, which is why they were left out of that first ranking. But I expect them to be ranked. Obviously depending on how they finish the rest of their season out will determine their seed in the regional tournament, which is going to be really important. Obviously, the higher the seed, the better chances that they have in moving on into next rounds. But I think their chances of making the postseason is very, very high.
Aprilli sets it up to Mishka. Free ball for the Spartans. Aprilli again over to McElvaney. Panthers counter, and they execute. Into the net. Service error. Casey Reynolds, the senior, will serve. From the middle, Spartans dug it out. Here's Fossler inside the line for a kill. That's her first of the match.
That was a tough ball for Fossler to attack. That ball coming from behind her, but just taking a nice off-speed shot and finding the open space on the Florida Tech side.
That one was deflected at the net. There's Demps hitting it at the defender. From the right side, Kotke with the kill. 8-3, Panthers lead. Spartans setting it up. Here's Fossler off of 1 foot. She executes. Two straight kills for Fossler. From the outside, that one was hit a little bit softly. Cross court. Panthers get the job done.
Kotke from the right is having a great match tonight. That one was a little bit wide, but she's had a lot of success going down the line and staying cross court for the Panthers.
Again with the opportunity, Kotke a little bit long. Spartans cut it to 2. Spartans are starting to gain some momentum. Here's Demps serving again. That one is out of bounds again. Spartans have a nice little streak going here. Panthers keep that one in play. McElvaney dug out by the Panthers, attacking from the outside. Nice save by Jocelyn. McElvaney with the attempt again. Nice defense by the Panthers. Spartans are going to have a free ball. Here's Fossler. She's had success tonight. Long rally here by both teams. McElvaney from the left. Gets the job done.
And Nick, you're really feeling the momentum start to build on the Tampa side. That was sparked by 3 attack errors in a row by Florida Tech. And then, again, that commanding kill by McElvaney. And now we've got a tie set.
Nice save. Fake set by the Panthers, and it works to perfection. Spartans tied it up, and then the Panthers just retook the lead. Overhit by Jocelyn, but it lands on the Panthers side. Deflected by Tech.
Sammy Mueller doing a great job in that joust situation. Typically, the shorter player can win that. The player who touches the ball second usually has the most success.
Service error. Tech retakes the lead 10-9. Fortuna, the lefty, hits it over. Fossler tapped it over, defended by Tech. McElvaney just pushes it over. From the outside, deflected by the Spartans. Tech gets the point.
Now Germain using the forearms of the Tampa block to collect that tool. We're going to see that a lot from her tonight as she's Florida Tech's kill leader this season with 2.72%.
Dug out by McElvaney. Here's Jocelyn from the outside. Deflected at the net. Jocelyn with the off-speed shot. Here's Tech. Off-speed over the net. There's Demps with the fireball inside the line for her first kill. And we saw a lot of that in the last match against Embry-Riddle. Demps really finding her groove, starting to power the ball, and she's been tough to stop. Jocelyn deflected. Spartans tap it over. Point goes to Florida Tech, double called. Here's Jocelyn. Flipped over the net. Mueller to Jocelyn from the outside. Kept in play by the Panthers. Nice save by Reynolds. Here's Jocelyn again. And she gets the point. Misplayed a little bit by Florida Tech in that series. Mueller serving. She's got that line drive serve. He caught Florida Tech a little bit off guard. Hard swing by Demps. She gets the job done.
And that's a great swing for Demps out of system. That ball coming from Kelsey Reynolds and not the setter, Sammy Mueller. So Demps taking an aggressive swing in that situation is good to see.
Again, Florida Tech having trouble picking up that serve by Mueller. Panthers save it, and they get it over. Mueller to Mishka. Spartans with another chance. Mishka again. Long. Score tied up at 13. Back and forth first set. Demps and Fossler lead the team in kills with 2 apiece. Mueller over to Demps, and she picks up her 3rd kill. She is just powering the ball through defenders right now. We haven't seen many off-speed shots from her. Spartans continue to serve. Here's Jocelyn. Into the net. Germain attacking from the outside. Had a bad angle, hit it into the net. And the Panthers will call a timeout. They're led by head coach Amy O'Brien. Kelly, what do you see in that first set?
You know, obviously we saw Tampa come out and they struggled a little bit to find their groove, but since then, Florida Tech has really started to make some errors that allowed Tampa back into this set. And now, you know, by all accounts, it seems like Tampa's starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Again, still working with a couple lineup changes, having the entire senior class start in this set. So we have some players that, you know, aren't necessarily playing in their normal role that we've seen this season. You know, we've got Shelby Johnson on the outside, Molly McElvaney, who spent some time at libero on the outside. But, you know, Tampa now starting to find their groove, especially offensively, you know, on the back of Nyla Demps with 3 kills and hitting a 200 so far.
So I found something interesting in the game notes. Coach Katnack, since he became head coach in 1984, has had a winning season in every season he's been head coach, and this season they might actually finish below 500 or at 500, which they've never done before. In fact, the Spartans have won 30 games in most of those 34 seasons Coach Katnack has been here. Off-speed attempt. Mishka with the kill. Mueller to Mishka. They have some chemistry working. We've seen that in the last few matches here.
And like you mentioned, Nick, I mean, certainly, obviously, there's a chance that this team could finish below 500, but, you know, being around this program as long as I have, I really don't think that there's a shot in that. Chris Katnack is a Hall of Fame coach, and if anything, even though this group is having a down year, they have been playing very well down the stretch, and I think that they will have a great finish. You know, all 4 matches left on their schedule are winnable matches, and they could easily go 4-0 to finish out this season.
Here's McElvaney. Lands on the Tech side. McElvaney gets the kill. Yeah, Kelly, you're right. The Spartans, they have been playing great as of late. They had an 8-game winning streak, got above 500, had a little bit of a skid, but now they're on another winning streak, and they're finishing out the year strong. And really, towards the end of the year, that's when you want to start building and playing great heading into the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. And at this point, you know, their freshmen, you know, are starting to play a little less like freshmen. They've gained a lot of experience throughout the season, and you know, when you look at their win against PBA last weekend against a top 10 team in the country, I think this team is really, you know, they've got a shot to finish really strong. And, you know, when it gets into postseason, it's anybody's game. So, again, we've seen them compete. You know, early in the year, they had the #1 team in the country, Concordia St. Paul, on the ropes in this gym. So I think, you know, once they get to postseason, you know, they've got a shot to do some big things.
Yeah, that win against Palm Beach Atlantic on November 4th, that's a season changer right there. They were at the top of the leaderboard. They were undefeated most of the season, and the Spartans were down 2-0 and were able to come back in that one here at home. Panthers get the kill. Atkinson hits it over. And that one will land on the Florida Tech bench. Spartans lead 19-16. They're starting to gain control of this first set. Airmailed. Back-to-back service errors on both teams. McElvaney serving, one of those seniors that were honored before the game.
One of 3 seniors that was actually on the 2014 national championship team. And McElvaney, number 10, was at that time the starting libero for that national championship team. So she'll be a tough one that graduates from this program.
Timeout called. The Spartans lead 21-17. They are 4 points away from claiming this first set here at the Bob Martinez Athletic Center on senior night. Big crowd here tonight supporting those seniors. Four seniors on the team, and Kelly, what role do they play when it comes to leadership? How important are they to this squad?
Yeah, I know. I think, as they've gone through this season, obviously Tampa has not had a season that is like the seasons past, where they've, had all these expectations and, consistently winning Sunshine State Conference championships, having an expectation of making it to the national tournament and doing some damage once they get there. So I think this senior class, they've really helped to kind of remind them of the pride, the history of this program, and really try to keep their heads above water when they've had, injuries that they've gone through and things that have led to this season, being one of the most difficult seasons in recent history, that they can remind them, hey, this program has a lot of storied success, and kind of keeping them rolling.
McElvaney, high arcing serve, misplayed by the Panthers. They just have to bump it over. Mueller, Jocelyn rolls to her right, and she picks up the kill.
Yeah, Fossler is just such a high efficiency attacker. She knows when to swing, when to just play an off-speed shot. She's still leading the conference in attacking efficiency, hitting a .401 this season, which that's pretty impressive.
Double called on the Spartans. They are still in good shape to win this first set, though, up 22-18. Fossler leads the team with 4 kills on 8 attempts, 500 hitting percentage. Jocelyn cross court, dug out by the Panthers. Germain blocked, lands on the Spartan side.
So they've actually got a net call from the officials on Sammy Mueller. I think when she jumped, her forearm touched the top of the tape. So that ball will go back to Florida Tech.
Mueller to Fossler. Nice defense. Tipped at the net by the Spartans. Here's Jocelyn, deflected. Panthers setting it up from the middle. Deflected by the Spartans. Point goes to the Panthers. Mueller setting it up again to Jocelyn down the middle. She picks up the kill.
Tampa running a little combination play there, bringing Jocelyn in on an inside set to get her one-on-one with the Panther block.
A big point for the Spartans. They end the streak from the Florida Tech Panthers. Overhit. Spartans with a chance here. Mishka. Middle blocker with the kill. And this is set point right here. Mueller. Jocelyn with the off-speed attempt. Almost gets it done. Dug out by McElvaney. Here's Jocelyn cross court. Germain into the net, and the Spartans claim this first set 25-20. Kelly, what did you notice in that first set? What did the Spartans do well?
You know, the Spartans struggled a little bit to start, but since that early timeout by Chris Katnack, they really seemed to roll ever since that time. Hitting a 292 to finish out that set, and again, having players that are playing, not necessarily out of position, but are playing in roles that they haven't been used to playing all season. I thought Tampa, they kind of rode it out a little bit and responded really well and finishing strong, especially the last, 10 points or so of that set.
Coach Katnack has 1,036 wins and 195 losses. That is his all-time record here at University of Tampa. That is an .812 winning percentage. Pretty good. And he wants his team to finish above 500 and maybe gain some playoff experience. As we said earlier, the team mainly consists of underclassmen, and that will be some big experience for them to gain if they make it to the playoffs, building for next season. Of course, Katie McKeel will come back, and they have players like Fossler and Houghton and Demps that will all be back next season, and that bodes well for the Spartans. And we didn't even see much of Sorrel Houghton in that first set. She is second on the team in kills with 280 coming into tonight's match. And we didn't see much of Nicole Dominguez either. She leads the team with 289 kills, and she also leads the team with 279 digs. The seniors are getting some playing time, and they're playing pretty well. Aprilli was setting a little bit there in that first set. Jocelyn with a few kills. And we also saw McElvaney, of course, on the 2014 National Championship team. In that first set, Fossler led the Spartans with 4 kills on 10 attempts with a .400 hitting percentage, and then Jocelyn had 3 kills of her own, and then Demps with 3 and McElvaney with 3 as well. We're just under a minute until the beginning of this second set. Spartans started off a little bit slow in that first set, but were able to regain footing and were able to take it somewhat easily. 25-20, they won that first set. Both teams huddled up. They break the huddle and they're ready to go. Right now we have Mueller, Ajmani, Fossler, Dominguez, Houghton, Jocelyn, and Demps on the court.
Tampa going back to their original lineup that they've used most of this season, with Houghton back on the floor along with Dominguez and Ajmani, who has been wearing the libero jersey as of late for the Spartans. So Tampa, again, using that first set, struggled a little bit early, but started their entire senior class in that set and still come out with a win. And now we'll see the usual suspects as we start the second set.
Mueller dives to the floor, can't dig it out. Tech wins that first point of the second set. Germain serving. Line drive. Mueller to Houghton with her first attempt. It's a line drive, but dug out. Deflected by Mishka and out of bounds. Tech wins the first 2 points of this second set. Here's Demps with the line drive.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Nick, Demps coming off a big game against Embry-Riddle, actually recording her career high in kills and having a great start here early for the Spartans. They're going to need that in postseason from Demps, having a big, big night and really improving her game over the last couple of weeks, it seems like.
Hajmani bumps it over to Demps, and they somehow get it over the net. Here's Dominguez with her first attempt, and she picks up the kill. That one was deflected by Tech. McIlvaney back in to serve. Over to the right side. Hajmani digs it out. Panthers get it over. Free ball for the Titans. Here's Demps with the hard swing. Dominguez, excuse me. From the outside, Germain, off-speed shot. Here's Dominguez. Back over to the Spartans. Dominguez again with another chance, off-speed. And that one's hit into the net by Garza. Spartans on a 4-0 run. They're up 4-2. Overhit. Here's Demps. Line drive. She gets the job done.
Tampa doing a great job behind the service line this set, taking advantage of the Florida Tech overpasses there. A great ball in transition as Demps puts that ball away.
Over to the right, battle at the net. Here's Demps again with the big swing. Not much the defender could do with that one. Timeout called by Florida Tech. Spartans lead 6-2. 6-0 run. What do you see, Kelly?
You know, in this second set, it really seems like it's all been Demps. She's having a great match so far and really doing a nice job keeping that ball in front of her. So when she's able to get on top and put that ball down with power, she's going to be really tough to defend. And not just for the Florida Tech Panthers, for any team that, you know, Tampa has left on their schedule and in the postseason. So she's going to be a big, big factor. She's had some where, you know, she's had a little bit of a slump and, you know, kind of is just barely around, you know, the positive hitting percentage, but.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the
really great job of is she knows when to use her power. So, you know, sometimes early in the season it felt like she would just go up and swing at the ball no matter what. And then, you know, it seemed to me from the sideline that she started to make an adjustment and then really almost play it safe where she wasn't using the power a lot at all. But tonight it just really kind of seems like the best of both worlds. She's really kind of put that part of her game together.
Back-to-back violations on Florida Tech. Spartans adding to their run. 8-0 run. Spartans lead 8-2. And Demps, she's third on the team with 229 kills coming into tonight's match. That one's deflected by Mishka. Spartans setting it up. Here's Demps again. with the off speed. Pushed over the net, read by Dominguez. There's Mishka, finds the opening in the defense. And Demps kind of misplayed that one a little bit. Caught in between and didn't quite get over the net.
Yeah, and we're seeing, that's what we were kind of seeing from Demps a little bit earlier in the season, too, where she just has that moment. She had that off-speed shot earlier in that rally, too, where she's not quite in position to take that power swing, which is her strength. So she's been working on that off-speed shot. But, tonight, up until that point, we had been seeing much less of making those errors in that situation. But again, she's still a freshman, so I still expect to see some of that. But obviously, the sooner that she can work through that, the coaching staff would like to see that.
That one is blocked by the Spartans. They lead 9-3, quickly taking control of the second set. They won the first set 25-20. Ajmani wearing the black jersey. She is the libero tonight. She is serving. The up judge and down judge are having a discussion here.
Yeah, from this vantage point, that ball clearly hit the antenna on the way over before contacting the Spartan block, so that should be an easy call. That should be Tampa ball, but having a little bit of discussion there.
Spartans were given the point. They lead 10-3. Tech setting it up. The right side. They execute. Kotke with the kill. That is her 6th kill of the night. Mueller to Fossler. Tech was ready for that one. They had the double block set up. And they come back with a 2-0 run of their own. Line drive, dug out by McIlvaney, but bumped a little bit too far and it lands into the net. Another overhit. Tech setting it up. Here are the Spartans. Dominguez with the finish.
Yeah, Tampa taking advantage of a free ball opportunity there. Dominguez taking a big swing and just finding a small little hole that dribbles down the back of the Florida Tech block.
Dominguez has had a couple of nice swings here in the second set. 5 kills on 7 attempts. 714 hitting percentage. And Dominguez led the team in kills in the last match against Embry-Riddle. But she had the most attempts too. That hits the top of the net. They give the point to the Spartans. Demps serving. That one hit past the defender. Point goes to Florida Tech. Spartans lead 12-7.
It was Hershey on a slide. That's only her 2nd kill of the evening, which is unusual for her. She's 2nd on the team in kills and 1st in hitting efficiency. So the middle, just like Taylor Fossler on Tampa's team, the middle blockers are typically the players that have the best hitting efficiency, as we see on both teams.
Dominguez bumps it over. From the outside, Germain powers it through the defender. Here's Dominguez, double block. Jermaine and Hershey defending that left side.
Yeah, Dominguez doing a great job having vision of that block and using the hands of Jermaine and Hershey to push that ball out of bounds and give Tampa the point.
Deflected at the net by Fossler. Here's Houghton. Double called on the Panthers. Dominguez again with her 289 kills coming into tonight's match. Leads the team. She has a 2.95. She has 2.95 kills per set and a 174 kill percentage. Spartans lead 15-8. They are firmly in control of this second set, excuse me. They claimed the first set 25-20. Blocked by Fossler. Ajmani digs it out. Here's Houghton. And she's not able to get it over. Mueller to Houghton. Outside hitter. Deflected by Mueller and Fossler. Here's Houghton again. Off speed. Panthers were ready for it. And Mueller. Fossler thought she had it there. Point goes to the Spartans. They call another double on the Panthers. We've seen a lot of those called early on.
Florida Tech not doing the best job of getting their feet set before they contact the ball, which is why those doubles are being called. They've got to get their feet set and then contact the ball with both hands at the same time and have a clean set on that ball.
Jermaine, line drive into the net. Spartans with the point, up 17-9. They're poised to take this second set. Jocelyn, the senior, back into serve. Hit a little bit long. Both teams subbing out. Casey Reynolds, the senior, she's back in there. Line drive out of bounds. Service error. Back-to-back service errors. Here's Mueller again. The sophomore. Powerful serve. Here's Demps from the back row. The middle blocker attacks. Spartans were ready. Here's Houghton. And she's blocked. Point goes to Florida Tech. Called a violation on the Spartans. Jermaine serving. She's second on the team with 185 kills coming into tonight's match. A 120 kill percentage. Here's Houghton. Blocked by Mishka. And the Spartans gain the point.
Yeah, Mishka with the late reach on that block, but it was a smart play. Just using a little shoulder shrug to give herself an extra inch or two to keep that ball on the Florida Tech side.
McElvaney, line drive. Aprilli setting it up to Dominguez. Dug out and out of bounds. Spartans up 20-11. Timeout called by the Panthers and head coach Amy O'Brien. What do you notice, Kelly?
I mean, the biggest thing that you can see when you look at the box score is going to be the difference in hitting efficiency. Tampa currently hitting a .259 in this set with 10.
Demps not far behind with 6 kills. Tampa with a .280 hitting percentage overall in the match, as opposed to Florida Tech with a .138 hitting percentage. The last match we saw a lot of errors against Embry-Riddle, and that let them stay around in the ball game, but the Spartans ultimately took that one 3-0, and they took them fairly easily. McElvaney, line drive. Aprilli bumps it over to Demps, and that one is going to land in the stands for the Spartans' kill. Spartans lead by 10 points. Deflected at the net. Aprilli to Dominguez. That one was long. Actually, they're going to change the call and say it was deflected. Spartans pick up the point. They are doubling up the Panthers 22-11. It looks like they will win this second set. Nice attempt by McElvaney. She falls to the floor but can't quite get there.
Smart shot by the Panther offense. Just pushing that ball deep in the corner, catching Molly McElvaney off guard. And add a rotation call there for the Spartans. Jenna Aprilli was just slightly overstepping Molly McElvaney. So Molly McElvaney currently in right back, Jenna Aprilli in middle back. Just a slight overlap there, but it will cost him a point.
Demps again off of the defender. Spartans are 2 points away from going up 2-0 here on senior night in front of this big crowd. That one almost hits the ceiling. Hit long. Out of bounds. This is set point. Overhit. Fossler battles at the net. Panthers come up with it. Roll shot over the net. Here's Demps. Off speed, hits the top of the net, and lands back over on the Spartan side. Demps again hitting it over. From the middle this time. Here's Aprilli over to Fossler, who places it perfectly in the corner for the final point of this match. Spartans are up 2-0. They claim this one 25-13. They won the previous one 25-20. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for this third set. Thank you for watching.
tell you what. Why don't you just pull up here? Look like you're working and I'll take a picture. Can we do that? Headset back. Yeah. Let's do one with it. And then measure this one. Oh yeah, I'll do it from the side. What? Do it from the side. Would that look good? Yeah. Let's do one without it and then we'll do one with it. I'll do it from the front and the side.
We are back for the third set. Spartans are poised to win this one in 3. Here's Houghton. Deflected, lands on the Spartan side. Florida Tech with the first point of this third set. Spartans won the first set 25-20 and the second set 25-13. Service error. Villagrasa. Here's Mueller. Service error. This is Germain. Another service error. Back-to-back-to-back service errors. Violation on Florida Tech. Spartans with the point. They take the lead 3-2 here in this third set.
Another out of rotation call for the Panthers, one that was similar to what we saw in the last set with the Spartans. Just the setter, Villagrasa, overlapping just a little bit, but that's a free and easy point for the Spartans.
Here's Mishka. She gets the job done. Spartans up 4-2. Nice save by McElvaney. But Florida Tech with the point. Mueller to Demps. Hard swing. Right off of the defender, Germain.
When Demps is in system like that, the ball's in front of her, she's got a great swing. And again, it's going to be hard for anyone in this league to stop if she continues to hit like that.
That's her 9th kill. Fake set by Villagrasa. Spartans were ready. Dominguez cross court. Bowersox with the kill. The lefty went cross court. Florida Tech cuts it to 1. Spartans setting it up again. Demps just flips it over. Kotke. Here's Dominguez. Blocked by Villagrasa. That's a solo block for her.
And Dominguez looked like there she was going for the tool, but didn't really turn her hand back outside to the court. So instead, that ball was deflected right back on the Tampa side.
Fossler found the free ball and knocks it down. Here's Demps serving. Barely clears the net. From the back row, Germain, roll shot. Here's Dominguez off of the defender and almost hits the back wall. She hit that one with extreme power. And she is tied with Nyla Demps for the team lead in kills tonight with 9 apiece for the both of them. McElvaney tried to save it, just out of her reach. Reeves with the kill.
Florida Tech having a ton of success from the right side of the court tonight. Tampa often leaves the right side attacker, whether it's a middle on the slide or the right side, one-on-one. So we're seeing the one-on-one situation with the attacker and the blocker really work out in the Panthers' favor.
Fortuna, the lefty, shot put over the net. Double block set up for Dominguez. Germain, wide. Spartans retake the lead 8-7. Dominguez now serving. To the right side. Nice save by Reynolds. Fossler. This is Houghton. Off speed, works well. Gets the job done. Spartans lead 9-7.
Houghton even using two hands in that situation just to make sure the ball goes exactly where she wanted to place it.
Dominguez with the service error. Back and forth third set. Atkinson, the libero. Misplay by Reynolds. Mueller to Fossler, off of 1 foot. Blocked at the net by Fossler. Casey Reynolds looks like she tripped. She may be hurt. She's walking to the sideline. Mishka back in. Panthers have to save it. They get it over. Mueller to Houghton. Cross court off of the defender.
Yeah, Houghton hitting a real extreme cross-court shot there, called 4-4 in volleyball. So she basically hit from her own position in left front, back to the left front position on the Florida Tech side.
From the outside, works to perfection. Percy with the kill. Here's Houghton again. Powers it off of the defender. She is effective tonight. Overhit by the Panthers. They save it. Germain hits it over. Mishka was blocked. Spartans can't recover. But Tampa still leads 12-11 in this third set. They're up 2-0 here on senior night. Nice dig by Dominguez. Demps was blocked. Here's Houghton. And they misplay it.
Big miscommunication there on the Florida Tech side. 6 players standing around the ball watching it hit the floor is never something that you want in this sport.
That one was hit over by the Spartans after it was deflected. Hodke, cross court. Misplay off of McElvaney. Scores tied up again at 13 apiece. High arcing serve. Here's Demps with the spike.
Demps trying to give her team a little bit of momentum here after the last couple points have really gone back and forth, but Tampa has the talent, the power, and they're able to play efficiently enough to take this one easily.
Hodke, cross court again, gets it done. Here's Demps, blocked. Mueller to Dominguez on the left side this time, off speed. Germain hits it over from the back row, airmails it. She kind of bumped into her own teammate and wasn't able to get a good swing on it. She bumped it too far. Point goes to Florida Tech. Samantha Reeves off of the two defenders.
Yeah, we're seeing that right pin again. Florida Tech having a lot of success. Tampa got a double block up that time on the slide. But again, Reeves just able to power through that block there.
Service error. Spartans retake the lead 16-15. From the outside, Germain dug out by Dominguez. Here's Houghton. A nice save by the Tech defense. Ajmani dug it out. There's Houghton pushing it over. Villagrasa tried the fake set, but flings it into the net. Tech setting it up. Off of Dominguez. Very close third set. Spartans up 17-16. Another service error by Tech. Let's see if the Spartans can pull away and finish it here in the third. Jocelyn back in, the senior. Line drive, over hit. Mishka got blocked. Here's Houghton from the outside, just inside the line. Perfect execution by Houghton. Timeout called by Amy O'Brien. Spartans lead 19-16. Kelly, what do you see out there?
I mean, both teams are doing a pretty good job offensively, but Florida Tech, what's really kind of kept them kind of lagging behind, again, we've had a couple ties in this set so far, has really just been that service error. So they've got to control their serve a little bit better, be aggressive, but be more consistently aggressive. So they've got to keep that ball in the court while serving tough, trying to take Tampa out of their offense.
The Spartans are playing much better than they did against Embry-Riddle. They're executing better. 301 hitting percentage, that's excellent. Spartans are executing on offense tonight, I'd say, overall. And this isn't the last home match for the Spartans. They will play again against Eckerd on the 14th. That is next Tuesday, so make sure to tune in for that broadcast as well. That is a makeup from the Hurricane. Once again, thank you for tuning in here on Senior Night. Overhit, Mueller battling at the net for it. Here's Houghton, deflected. Germain double blocked by Mishka and Mueller, deflected by Mishka. Here's Houghton off of the defender. Spartans pick up their 20th kill. They're starting to pull away. 5 more points from claiming the victory tonight. That one was a knuckler just outside the line. It was a close one. Spartans need this one to keep their playoff hopes alive. Airmailed. Spartans just got back above 500 in the last match, and they're looking to go 2 above for the first time this season. Misplayed by Tech. Houghton battling at the net, and she throws it down. Spartans are 82-0 all-time versus Tech, trying to make it 83-0. The teams first met in October of 1975, and the Spartans haven't lost since. 22-17, they lead 3 points away from claiming victory. Kelly, what are the Spartans doing well overall in this game?
Tampa's really doing what we expect and what we see from them when they do have success. They're just hitting efficiently. Just like you had mentioned, they're hitting a 309 for the match, a 321 in this set. And those numbers are going to be good enough to beat almost any team. When your entire team can be hitting at that kind of efficiency, only committing 7 attacking errors so far on the night, you're going to have a ton of success with those kind of numbers.
Nyla Demps with 10 kills in double digits. Dominguez not far behind with 9. Dominguez hitting at a 471 clip. Here's Mueller. Dug out by Mueller. Here's Houghton, cross court. Deflected. Tech with the point. And there's an ace for German.
Miscommunication between 2 young Tampa players, but players that the Spartans are going to need in the future. That's not an error that you want to see between your libero and one of your go-to outsides.
Demps goes cross court and gets it inside the line. Great job by her. Tech setting it up over the net. Nice save by Mishka. Here's Demps off of the defender. That will set up Match point. Spartans with a chance to win it here. Tech setting up their offense from the outside. They flip it over. Nice save by Mueller. Here's Dominguez. Roll shot over the net. From the middle. Tapped over the net. Here's Demps. Cross court. Just outside the line. Match point will have to wait at least one more. Spartans countering. Here's Demps. And she'll finish this one off for the Spartan victory. They win this one 25-20. And they sweep it 3-0. Kelly, what did the Spartans do to win this game?
Tampa really just stayed efficient on the offensive side of the ball really all night. We saw them struggle a little bit off the bat, but since then, not committing a ton of errors and really just doing a nice job putting the ball away.
Spartans are one step closer to the playoffs. They'll play Eckerd next Tuesday. Make sure to tune in for that one. And once again, thank you for tuning in here tonight on Senior Night. For Kelly Surrency, I am Nick Nahas. Have a great night, everybody.